What's going on, everyone? I know it's been a while. Championship here, back at it again with another episode of Operation 66. And on this episode, we're gonna just basically go over what's been going on indoors, right? I'll break them down into three different episodes, so that way you get a peek each one. But in this episode, we're gonna end with a PR, kinda. All right, so this season's been pretty interesting, and not in the best way. Training has been phenomenal. I just haven't been able to put it together at a meet. Um, Many different factors, and it's interesting knowing those factors and being aware of them as I've been progressing through the season. But that's something I'm gonna get into a little bit later. Right now, let's just get into the breakdown of what's been going on. Let's go into the first few meets, and then, like I said, we'll go into the other meets as I go into it. And we're gonna end this one with a PR, right? All right. So we know we had the first meet, which was a local meet in Houston. 693 and 694. I think I ran. Uh, I followed that meet up with a meet in Missouri. I'm not exactly sure where it was at. I'll put it somewhere in this video. But going into that meet, I have a hard time. Well, if you don't know, I have a hard time running fast by myself and having running fast without a great warm up. I think most people, we don't run our best time because we tend not to run fast before we run fast. Every time we run fast, we're going to run fast. And the way that the warm up is set up over here at this facility, great facility, phenomenal. The only thing is that we were cut short because they were doing something on the other side of the turf field. So we didn't even have that far to run. And I tend to be able to do better when I run further and faster before I can run fast. So sometimes that's why it's beneficial for us to have a prelim. And if there is no prelim, then you have to make sure that you're ready all out by that meet. Okay. Uh, I end up winning it, run the fastest time, but it was 692. Now, not saying 692 is bad because there's times I begged and prayed to run a 692, but I just felt like I was in better shape and I had better speed than a 692. I won it relatively smoothly, but I was also traveling. It was a far away meet. My mindset was, now I have a local meet this upcoming week. It's going to be phenomenal. I'm going to have a great training session and get ready for this upcoming meet. That's going to mean I'm going to run a PR, close to PR, because I'm going to be at home. That's the goal. And it doesn't happen. What occurs is that the meet kind of switched up on me. I had a hard training session that Wednesday, thinking I'd be recovered enough by Saturday. But from Wednesday night to Friday night, my body didn't recover the way it needed to. So instead of me running a PR, I was legitimately running 6.9s in training, a competitive training session. We was able to run 6.9s at the meet. I think it was a slower time than the prior week, even slower than my training times as well. Right? It is what it is. I understand it. I'm aware of it. I'm like, yo, if your body's not recovered, you're not recovered. Now I have to take the time to make sure that I'm recovered or even prepare myself to not be that close to me. Going into the following week, right? I'm feeling great. Sleep, phenomenal. My nervous system is firing how it needs to. I'm ready. I have a great training session. I was lifting really well. I was explosive. Broad jumps were phenomenal. I was hitting PRs on my resistance sprint, and I'm excited. Then I backdoor the next day with a training session and tweak my back. Can't make this up, right? You really can't make it up. I'm like, this is crazy. So, by that's one of the worst back injuries that I've had. By that I mean like discomfort. I couldn't sleep that night. I was getting tossed and turned from in bed. But after a few days, it was able to subside some to the point where I was able to still get a little movement. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not feeling super explosive. I feel my back is still hurting, but I'm going to try to do something. A few days later, a few days pass, I'm resting. Um, and my goal is that week I have 3 meets. I have 3 days to compete. I was planning on competing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, right? The idea of Friday, I was going to run with the weight vest to minimize my speed. Uh, Saturday, I was gonna take the weight vest off and then go all out, prelims and then finals, PR again or run a fast time. And then the next day, I was gonna have fun at a masters meet, everything POV. I'm actually gonna post some of that in the video, right? Just so you can see how it was a POV, and some of you all might have seen some of the short.
And the crazy part about it is so much lower. I think because my back, it won't let me like do everything I can.
Yeah.
Like
so
I don't feel comfortable.
You can't extend.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable going maximum.
Yeah. Nah, I feel that.
Same. And I felt it.
Now my back was injured and I kept tweaking it. At this point, I realized that anything extension, I was hurting my back, so I couldn't do my broad jumps to warm up. I couldn't prime myself or see where I was at because I was hurting my back. That's what I finally realized on the day of the meet, that I hurt my back again. And I'm like, man, I'm feeling it. Anything extension, I'm still relatively explosive. I'm just, if you ever hurt yourself, you realize your body down regulates the amount of force that you can apply. And I realized that as well. Whenever I was broad jumping, I literally had just jumped a 10.5 and over 10 mids. And with my back injury, I wasn't even able to get closer to 10. I was consistently at 9, 9, 9, 8, 9, 10. So I'm like, okay, I'm in the high 90s of whatever I can do. On the bright side of it, that day I did hit a PR, right? The PR was with the weight vest. I was able to run sub 7 with the weight vest on. I ran phenomenally. Technically, I looked good. The finishing part was a little bit tougher, but being able to run and get top 2, I'm like, okay, I'll take the weight vest off and be good for the finals tomorrow.
That man had a weight vest on, bruh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no. Yes. Oh my God. That man had a weight vest on, bruh.
No. Top 24 make it to the finals. I was number 25. Now, whenever we're doing the calculations with the weight vest and unweight, taking it off, from me personally, from that time, that lets me know I'm as fast as a 6'6" high, 6'9", and as slow as a 6'8" 3. That's from my calculations that I've done consistently. So at that point, I'm like, wow, that's the time. And let's break it in the middle, and let's say I'd probably be in the 6'7" mids. So I knew I should be able to run at least 6'7" mid, and if everything was phenomenal, I'd be able to run 6'6" high. But knowing that doesn't matter. You actually have to do it. So at this point, what's next? Well, my back started flaring up afterwards. I'm like, yeah, let me just chill out. So the next day, I just tried to recover. And then I came back that Sunday for the Masters meet, and this is what happened. So after the Masters meet, I just took a little time to recover myself. I went through, I got some treatment on my back. And then I was able to run again and able to hit a season's best. But we'll say that for the next video, right? Don't want to make it super long. So stay tuned for the next video, Operation 66, Season 1. We're still going. Episode 9. Wait until the next video when we're going to see what happens the next 2 times, the next 2 episodes. Am I going to end up with a PR? Who knows? I know. You'll find out soon. All right. So at least I had a PR in the weight vest. And then let's see what happens the next time. Till next time, peace.